자, 봅니다. 저는 슈가 형, 저는 개인적으로 이 세상에서 슈가 형 랩이 가장 좋습니다.
다른 멤버도 습하게요.
스펙트럼이 굉장히 넓어요.
For me, Yoongi and Tae represent the most distinct personalities within BTS. Yoongi embodies the essence of an introvert, yet he possesses a remarkable ability to engage in conversation and offer sound advice. He's not a recluse, he has friends and knows how to connect with others, but he genuinely enjoys his own company. Moreover, he is a thoughtful and compassionate listener. He tends to stand out not through flamboyant behavior or striking looks, but rather because he prefers to remain in the shadows, avoiding the spotlight and seeking a more subdued presence. Interestingly, when he does choose to speak, people are drawn to listen. His words carry weight, often rooted in personal experience. He communicates in a soothing, deliberate manner that instills a sense of safety and confidence in those around him. His presence is palpable, filling the spaces he occupies. When he finds himself among more exuberant personalities, he adapts to their energy, though it can be overwhelming, prompting him to retreat a bit. His dry, sharp humor, laced with irony and sarcasm, often leads to misunderstandings, with some perceiving him as intentionally hurtful or rude. However, his close friends and those who truly know him understand his nature and are not offended by his remarks. Instead, they engage with him, leading to intellectually stimulating exchanges that add a spicy flavor to their interactions. Yoongi is perceptive, intuitive, and spiritually inclined, driven by his own convictions, which he prioritizes above all else when making decisions. He is a relentless thinker, meticulously planning his future to sidestep potential pitfalls. A practical dreamer, he doesn't dwell in fantasy, rather, he actively works to turn his dreams into reality. With Yoongi, the adage "it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission" truly resonates. Tae's situation is completely different. He is undeniably attractive, embodying the ideal of handsome man not just in Korea, but globally. Anyone who disputes this must be overlooking the obvious. What's fascinating is that he doesn't see himself as attractive, which only enhances his unique personality. His character shines through in the way he gestures while speaking and expressing his thoughts about the world around him. Tae communicates with a slow yet firm determination, reflecting a strong and well-defined character. It's important to note that having a strong character doesn't equate to being temperamental. I often find myself clarifying this, because there's always a devoted Tae fan ready to defend him against imagined criticisms. Taeyoung is unconcerned with others' opinions. He lives life on his own terms, showcasing impeccable taste in fashion, opulent, vintage pieces that only he could pull off, serving as a mere introduction to his vibrant personality. He embodies authenticity. Tae is neither shy nor fearful. He is a creative spirit and a hopeless romantic. I sense that he would readily sacrifice everything for a dream, willing to let go of his wealth if the cause is worthy enough. He seems to prioritize enjoying life over material concerns. Tae is bohemian, poetic, sensitive, romantic, and extroverted. Yet, he also endures much in silence, with only a select few aware of the deeper sources of his pain and struggles. He is lively, humorous, and innocent, but certainly not foolish. In fact, he possesses remarkable intelligence. Mischievous and occasionally audacious, he embraces his true self. I appreciate this about him. He doesn't strive for a flawless image to win people over. Instead, he captivates others by being unapologetically himself, unafraid of judgment from those who may not grasp the complexity of his worldview. When we examine their personalities, it becomes clear that these two men are quite distinct from one another. Yoongi prefers to blend in, while Tae thrives on being in the spotlight. Yoongi approaches life with a calm and focused mindset, whereas Tae is more spontaneous and often swept away by his immediate impulses. Both are driven by passion, but Yoongi exhibits a greater level of patience, while Tae's enthusiasm is more intense. Their humor is sharp, yet Tae's is more straightforward, while Yoongi's wit tends to be more subtle and nuanced. In terms of finances, Yoongi is prudent, while Tae tends to be less careful. Their fashion choices also reflect their differences. Yoongi opts for a more understated and classic style, while Tae embraces a bold and extravagant look. Both possess elegance and a taste for luxury, yet they embody contrasting styles. Tae is outgoing and sociable, while Yoongi is more reserved and introspective. Interestingly, Yoongi acts as Tae's translator, helping to convey Tae's thoughts to others. I find this dynamic between them truly fascinating.
진짜